Hey everybody, Vader Saber 1984, also known as that drunk guy, and his bullshit opinion. I'm gonna do a solo podcast by myself here just for a little bit. Um, you know, YouTube, uh, Rumble, Instagram, Facebook. Well, not so much Facebook, but even X, they are just blowing up with what happened on last Saturday. And normally on that day, I would have been all about it. But I had a splitting migraine, not alcohol induced, but I had a split migraine to where I just wanted to keep in touch and let things settle down and wait till I could see the facts by video evidence and everything else. So, not to jump to conclusions, but I think that's what we'll do. I hate for it being so repetitively overused. Everybody's talking about this, but we'll do a couple things, but we'll get the assassination attempt out of the way first. So let's do this in ordinary fashion, guys and gals. Grab onto your butts, your balls, your boobs, whatever you got, because here we go. And mind you, I just woke up from a nap, so I'm a little discombobulated. But get yourself a drink, one or two. And here's to you for watching. Alright, first things first is, man, I'm not really going to be like Alex Jones going off super crazy, like, I told you, but I have said on a long time ago podcast that there would be somebody trying to kill former president, soon to be next president, Donald Trump. I did put that out there because I just felt it. Like, he is doing all of this that side does not agree with. They like demonize him, and they try to put him in jail, and they try to make him a felon, and they do this and that and that. It's just like there is too much going on against one person, one political side. I don't care if you're left or right, you know. I mean, I may not like one side more than I don't like the other side, but you gotta look at the facts. Everybody is targeting this guy, and now specifically physical harm and life. Like, a few millimeters and that toupee would have been gone. And we wouldn't have a Republican nominee for this upcoming election in a few months. So somebody, whether it was an implant, whether it was staged, whether it was somebody programmed, or just some crazy person that was out of their damn mind, something like some kind of signal, some kind of an idea, some kind of a message went to this young man of 20 years old and told him that you don't deserve to live. Now, automatically, if you look at all the high-profile assassinations over time, whether it's John Lennon, whether you look at Abraham Lincoln, whether you look at JFK, whether you look at Martin Luther King, you know, just what some of those really big names, you know, most of these people do not like that person. Or were so infatuated with that person at one point, and then something clicked in their mind and they were like, no, no. If I can't have them, if they can't be me or what I believe in, then I'm going to kill them. And I don't care who you are, what you believe in, left, right, center. I'm sorry. Everybody's talking about there is no call for violence. No, there's not. Not for politicism, but there are extreme people out there that believe so heartfelt and deep that they believe that's their calling, you know. And I don't like seeing people lose life on any matter, you know. Have I wished death upon people? Wrongly so, and I will answer for that when I am judged. But there's a lot of people on the left. I don't care if you're Tenacious D. I don't care if you're just some lady working at Home Depot. I don't care. Like, if you are like, oh, they missed, damn it, next time aim better. That's just messed up, honestly. If it were the same thing on the opposite side, whether you're left, right, middle, whatever, and somebody took a shot at your, whatever you want to call it, your nominee, your party, somebody took a shot at them, whether they succeeded or failed, would you not be a little bit upset if somebody took a shot at them? Probably so. But for everybody else to go out there and say, you missed, that's pretty fucked up. You know, and this is coming from somebody that does not care about feelings or people's opinions, even though it's my bullshit opinion. I still have somewhat of my upbringing to say, you know what? You could not like somebody. Like, I hate Rush. I hated Linkin Park. I hated Bill Clinton. I hated George Bush. I hated Barack Obama. There are so many people in this world. They're ex-girlfriends. There are people that I've been in fights with that I hated so freaking much. That honestly, if they just died, what kind of a person would I be to sit there and go, haha? Or if somebody took an attempt on their life or they became ill, what kind of a person would I be to say, well, you missed, too bad you didn't die? Probably a pretty shitty person, just saying. Now, since Travis J, that's a strong one. Now, to say since I, at the moment, am just a guy talking to his phone and that reaches 50 people, whatever. I don't have videos that pop up. I don't have background audio. I'm not there yet. But what I can tell you is what I've watched for the past, 4.5 days. What I have researched, you know. I can tell you right now that this kid, this 20-year-old man, was somebody, whether he was a Republican voter, or whether he was somebody with special needs or high intellect, but something in his brain thought, I have to do this. Okay? And he did. But you're going to see tons and tons of YouTube videos of everybody else talking about, where was the Secret Service? It's only 150 yards away. Why wasn't that roof covered? Damn good question. Damn good question. Probably because, hey, the left were taking it to the House and trying to get Trump's security detail lowered. Not to mention the fact that they weren't giving RFK any detail. They denied him. But after Trump's attempted assassination, they said, oh yeah, we'll go ahead and up the personnel for, President Trump and independent runner RFK. We'll go ahead and up their detail. After there was an attempt on their life, even though you can look at the video and see plenty of people not doing their job. Plenty, whether it's the snipers, whether it's the men on the ground that are hearing people taking video. Hey, look, there's a guy for 25 minutes. Even the other videos that are more popular, for at least 3 to 5 minutes, there are people on camera. Look, looking over there before shots were ever fired. Now, I am no Secret Service and I am no military strategist, and I have no credentials in that, but I am a hunter, and I know that when you look down the sights of a barrel for that period of time that obviously he had, you have to see what's behind that. If you care, you always look beyond your surroundings and what's behind your target. However, this mongoloid child of 20 years old didn't care. Took his first 3 shots, missed by a millimeter, killed 1 person, injured 2 others, 3 others technically, but still. If you've ever watched a really close documentary of JFK, or any movies that have to do with sniper or shooter or anything like that are very close in realism, then you know that you have to plan it out. Why it took so long to come up with all this, facts on this child. Well, hey, the very next day after JFK was assassinated, they already had all the knowledge and all the story, but not now. And you can find stuff on X and Instagram and whatever social media you follow, and, well, the sniper said this, we were denied response even though we had him in our sights. Whether that's real or not, who's to say? But if you put it on Facebook, share it. On Instagram, share it. On X, there are immediate tags of fact check, fact check, fact check, fact check. Or you can take the picture and you can send it into the fact checker, and they're going to tell you, no, this isn't true. The sniper never said that. The Secret Service sharpshooter never said that. whether he did or didn't. It came out there. However, if you go back in time of what we have gone through for this long, whether it's your life, your parents' lives, or your grandparents' lives, of what they've dealt with. JFK, here's the story. There was a magic bullet, and there was only one shooter, even though several people were hit from several different angles in the matter of 6 seconds. 9/11. Oh, well, 9/11 commission. Hey, you know what? Jet fuel can burn steel. Not proven. No, that is not factual. Or if you look at anything else, there is always look at COVID. Look at what they tried to close down on that. Like ideas and other things of, hey, this works. Vaccination, boosters, like there are so many things out there that people will try and put out there like, hey, here's this idea, whether they're medically indoctrined or not, somebody's going to try and say it. But during all these times, whether it was from 1964 or 1963 with JFK, or whether it was Martin Luther King, or whether it was this, that, the other, 9/11, whether it doesn't matter. Anytime you try and put out real factual evidence before the government has a chance to filter it, it will always get backlash and swept under the rug. And I had a really strong conversation with my best friend, brother, and business partner about this, and quite frankly, he was like, you know what? We're on the same boat. The government doesn't care about us. But on one side, he's like, no, this is this. And I said, do some research. Look at this. Look at that. And he goes, oh, okay. And then some other stuff. I'm like, look at this. And he's like, nope, fact check. I said, really? Fact check told me 3 years ago that ivermectin, which was a horse stimulant tranquilizer, was not good for COVID. If you posted something about that, you got banned, you got blocked, you got fact checked. If you mentioned that the vaccines kill people, which all vaccines kill people, they always do during trials, and depending on the body type, they kill people. It's just a fact. But if you posted it on social media, guess what? You lost your voice because they didn't want that narrative to get out there unless the government said it's okay. So somebody's in bed with somebody. Now, with the conversation at hand, look, this kid, 20 years old, all right? He is 20 years my youth, all right? So I was already 20 years old when he was fucking coming out of his mama. He obviously had to have some kind of imprinting to make this radical idea. Now, one thing that I do give credit to Joe Biden, which, oh God, I'm gonna have to pray for this sin. But he did say that there is no place for radical movement and we need to calm this shit down. Alright? Like, yeah, we're two different parties. But this needs to calm down. However, who's pushing the narrative of villainous here? Who's pushing the narrative of this person should not be allowed, this person is this person is that, you know what? Both sides are getting too crazy with this shit. Oh, he had sex with a porn star. He paid her off with tax money. No, he didn't. It was out of his own pocket. And then you still try and really. Come on now, guys. What about all the kids that Joe Biden sniffed? What about all the Ukraine shit? What about the Hunter Biden laptop? All right? Come on now. What about the Monica Lewinsky and Bill Clinton? All right? I did not have sex with that woman. Really? Then you admitted it? But everybody was on your side till you admitted it and the facts were out there. So my point is like, look, yes, it's politics and we all want to take a team. We all want to take a side. And it's getting so crazy because everybody is an individual, and like this, everything is shared so instantaneously of opinions and idea that this is now a weapon, which that's why we have our amendment of freedom of speech, because it can be a weapon. That's why you have freedom of speech and of press, because it is a weapon of truth. But the moment that it is started to dissipate and not be allowed is the moment that you know that your weapon is useless, because it's no longer seen. I mean, you look at Alex Jones, or you could look at Joe Rogan during the pandemic, and they tried to shut him down, even though he's the biggest motherfucking podcaster of all, just because he was like, no, this shit works. Shut him down. Alex Jones calling out shit, giving his own opinion about, I think it's a false flag about the Sandy Hook thing. And they're like, nope. He's demonizing a family who lost children. $1 billion. Trump has a couple billion at all, maybe. I don't know now, but $1 billion from a guy that only cleared 2.7 million? Come on, they are obviously trying to funnel the idea of freedom of speech, because the one thing, and I can't remember the writer, oh God, it's so poetic, but what was it? The one way to get what you want is to stop the people who know the truth. I can't remember who said it. Or to get across your idea, to get over your idea, I can't remember who it was, is to stop the truth. Can't remember who said it. I gotta buck up on my history. But anywho, all that being said, if this would have been the same action on the opposite foot, if somebody took a shot at Joe Biden, the world of the United States would be locked down. There would be orders, there would be chaos, there would be the news all about everything against him. But the fact that it happened to his predecessor and his running opponent, they're just kind of like, he survived. Why isn't this country on lockdown? Why is this kid's life not turned upside down? I mean, it's just kind of baffling that nobody really gives a shit, because quite frankly, the 71%, I think it is, of voters are like, yeah, well, too bad he missed, which is a fucked up thing to say, which I'm going to back up on because I've already said it. But look, guys, the government, honestly, is stealing from you every day, whether you buy a pack of gum, gallon of gas, gallon of milk, or every week, 2 weeks off of your paycheck. The government is stealing your tax dollars and sending it to another country and lining their pockets. That is actual fact. Point blank, period. That is what is happening. So, warmongers, go and make money because, hey, selling them our arms and ammunition makes money off of them. Well, Joe Biden's been in bed and his kid has been in bed with Ukraine for years and years and years. Well, we're still helping them out, and their leader, who was a naked dick playing piano player, is still in power after he should have been gone, but he's still there, and we're sending them for 10 years. We're sending them how many hundreds of millions of dollars? That's you and my tax dollars going right to his pocket for their war. Whatever it is, that's not our country, that's none of our business. They're not a part of NATO, which I think we should not be a part of. We have been done being bullies. Oh, we're the best. You know what? Fuck them. Fuck everybody else in their wars. All right? Deal with your own shit. If it's too much, call for help. Well, this guy cashed in that check, and he's cashing a lot more than that. So, it's just my 2 cents on the stupid bullshit opinion. Moving on to the last thing before I get out of here with the last 3 minutes is got a show. Got a really special show. If you want to be a part of a music video, if you want to be a part of a rap metal amazing video, Saturday, be at the Red Zone Sports Bar in Lubbock, Texas, off of I-27 in between 50th and 289. Be there by 2:45. You can be a part of the show, the motherfucking show, with none other than Creature of the Night. Now, the show is only $10, but being a part of the music video is free. So, get there early, hang out with the crew, be a part of the music video, pay $10, see great music, great rap, great metal, and just a damn good time for O'Neal to MC, Creature of the Night, headlining the Headshot motherfucking gang. Be there at the Red Zone Sports Bar Saturday. And other than that, this is Vader Saber 1984, also known as that drunk guy and his bullshit opinion. Sorry it went a little longer, but hey man, I waited till I got a lot of facts. And I want you to know, don't let the media tell you everything and change your mind, because you'll end up like that stupid fuck that got blasted taking a shot at a political guy with a bad toupee and a terrible spray tan. Take care of yourself. Love your family. Love your country. Pray for this country. Other than that, that's just 2 tears in a bucket. And if you ain't down with that, my boys from DX just got 2 words for you. Suck it.